Hey, what's up, everybody? Hold on. I got Cam on the line. Cam.
Hello.
And we're just getting tweets out and all that stuff and hoping to actually, let me just hide my phone really quick because I need to restart. Hopefully we got the grant already. But let me see who's in here. Bushido Brown was in here first, then Tobias, then Ivan, then Captain America, then Peteski, then Wilson, then Shane, then Affliction. Let me see. Do we get him yet?
I haven't gotten him yet. But
I haven't gotten
we'll
him yet either. Sounds like Lags just got him, so we should be getting him.
It's fine, yeah.
Anytime
We'll
now.
be getting him in a second, yeah.
How is Cam's audio? Is he too loud, too quiet? How does it compare?
Hello. Here's my audio. How's everyone doing?
It should be around the same level as mine from the faders, but I'm not certain. Okay, James is in here. Lizer, Sipo, Amino, Pep, Captain America, B. Daniels, Narmada. Now what we're gonna do? I'm gonna try to keep an eye on chat, but it's gonna be tough since we're gonna be doing all this stuff. We'll go over abilities and all that while we wait to get him granted. And because there should be plenty to talk about there, and then once we get him, I don't have suicides. Cam has suicides, so we'll test him without, and then because I don't know if he's gonna be better with or without, and then we're gonna spec those.
Without,
and we should be
for
good.
sure.
Okay. Yeah. Do they have the spotlight up on the site?
No, it's on
just on the server.
Otrix. Yeah, MCC journal thingy.
Okay, I think they posted it in the server as well.
That's not full though, I think.
Oh, is that true? Okay.
Yeah, that's just partial stuff.
I don't think I have his server. Do you wanna like
put the link?
Yeah, something like that, just so I can grab them.
It's a YouTube video. I don't think you'll get into trouble for showing that.
Okay.
I can't put the link in because I'm not a mod anymore. Give me a second. Let me just
type something so I can. Brutal's in here too. What's up, dude? And Osmond, hello.
I sent it to you on
perfect.
Skype. Yeah.
Let me.
I have cheated. I have read through Doom's abilities already, and some of Reed's abilities, and there's a lot of stuff to read through. Let me tell you.
Nice.
Also, I just got Doom.
Okay, you got him. Nice. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop out this chat so I can open up the ability stuff.
Oh my god, he has so much of this. He has such a big PI.
Oh, dude, it's not. So first, like before anything, the prestige stuff is confirmed. He's whatever, 10,850. Is that the number?
Yeah, Doom is 10,850, and Reed Richards is. What is he?
10,630, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So still, I mean, that's still pretty good for us, certainly. That's pretty dang good. We're both like, oh yeah. Okay, let me.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Let me get to the.
I can't wait until my 10,500 goal is no longer an actual viable end game goal.
Yeah, I know that was my goal too. I was like, I'm gonna get there and then I can relax. And now it's like everybody's like, nope. Okay, so we should have. Is that good? Okay, I've got the bio here. So this is from Otrix's channel and MCOC Journal. We've got some of the spotlight elsewhere, but this is just an easy way to do it now that we've got him. So, okay, you go ahead. I've got it pulled up on the screen here.
Okay, so gonna just shotgun through all of this. Bio doesn't matter, Latvia or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
His base stats. Let me just go through his base stats real quick. He has average base HP, really high base attack, probably the highest in the game. Offensive damage over time, defensive guard, villain, size medium, and metal. So he can only count for the metal bulwark global on defense. He has really low base crit rate at 11.5%, average crit damage 193%, very high block proficiency at 70%, really high crit resist at 36.1%. So that's just he has a mix of both offensive and defensive abilities. I'm gonna skip through the specials. The synergies, he has a synergy with himself, 10% extra attack for each knocked out member on his team. So if you have members dead on your team, you get extra attack, which is kind of fitting.
Yeah, nice.
He gets a self synergy, which doesn't impact any other character on his team, with Annihilus and Diablo, which I was hoping it would impact Annihilus and Diablo because they need all the help they can get.
Right.
His heavy attacks gets guaranteed criticals, while the opponent is suffering from a stagger effect with the synergy. He has another self synergy with MODOK and Red Skull, which Red Skull also needs a lot of help, but he's not getting anything from it. Gains 15% perfect block chance from the synergy. He has a synergy with Reed Richards and Dr. Octopus. Shock and Incinerate debuffs have 20% increased potency. We'll see in his kit how he can shock and incinerate opponents. He has a synergy with some of the Mystic people, Doctor Strange and Symbiote Supreme, where with this synergy, when he activates his aura, which we'll see how he can activate this aura, he is kind of a frequent part of his kit. When he activates his aura, he has a 50% chance to purify all degen, poison, incinerate, bleed, and cold snap debuffs. That's just debuffs, so not passives.
Okay.
Which is interesting. And then he has a synergy, Cosmic Overload, which I assume is going to be with Silver Surfer. Each time the aura activates, he's going to tap into some cosmic power, granting a random buff for 8 seconds. Fury increase attack by 50%. That's a massive Fury right there. Crit rate, power rate, increases power rate by 15%, which is also pretty good. Armor up, which is kind of the useless one. So you have a 2 in 3 chance to get something useful. And then there's one with Morningstar where he basically, when he nullifies buffs on the opponent, he deals 20% of his base attack as direct damage. Morningstar doesn't get anything from this.
Gotcha. That's kind of like the Cap Mystic.
What's up?
It's like kind of like the Cap Mystic Nullify.
Yeah, it's like an extra 20%.
Ooh, I wonder if that stacks. I wonder if Doom with the Cap Mystic thing and this one probably does.
Yeah, it would stack. And then with all the Fantastic Four members, he gets 6% extra attack.
Nice.
So that's all the synergies. And when going through his abilities, I'm gonna skip the Sig ability. He has this armor, his armor that basically makes him immune to shock effects, to armor break effects, and armor shatter effects, which is kind of meta these days with all the armor breaking characters coming up, like Annihilus and Man-Thing.
Yeah. Arcus.
Arcus, yeah. So with his basic attacks, if the opponent is not shocked, his mediums, both his first and his last medium, inflict a shock debuff, dealing a relatively small amount, 10% of his attack, as a direct energy damage over 2 seconds, which is super short. But this actually allows him to do something like Wasp, where if you end your combo with a medium, with your second medium, you can launch directly into your heavy attack and chain your heavy attack. Which is like super, super strong. It is a passive stun. Basically, when you charge your heavy attack, it inflicts a passive stun.
Gotcha.
And that's just, Wasp, but kind of better.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, landing a heavy attack has a 100% chance to stagger the opponent for 10 seconds. The stagger enemy has their next buff nullified. I think this one can stack as well, so that's pretty strong.
Yeah, that'll work well with the damage.
Yeah, and then there's his aura, aura of Hazareth, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Hazareth.
So,
I think.
It can't trigger when he is slowed or he has a petrify debuff on him. So, if you're looking to counter him offensively, slow and petrify seem to be the way to go. And his pause, this effect is paused during his special attack. So if you want to keep it up for longer, you can use a special attack, and during the animation for that, this effect will be paused. So when this is active, when the aura is active, his SP1 and SP2 are unblockable and grant no power to the enemy. His light attacks grant no power to the enemy and steal 3% of the opponent's max power, granting 200% 200% of the power stolen, which I think is going to be just a better version of what Iron Man Infinity War does with his plasma attacks.
Right.
Where, they don't gain power and he just steals he just burns some of the power.
Right.
Contact with the opponent has a 30% chance to nullify up to one buff, which is not that great while this aura is active.
Yeah.
And Doom becomes unstoppable and stun immune against the last hit of incoming SP1, SP2, and heavy attacks. Additionally, damage received from this hit can't exceed 5% of opponent's attack.
Okay.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Offensively and defensively. Right?
Yeah. That's true.
It's just from the last hit, if you eat Corvus's SP2 and it deals 5% of Corvus's attack, which is nothing, right?
Right. I'm scrolling through these as you're doing them, so we have them up on screen as you're reading.
This SP1 activates the aura for 6 seconds. It will not trigger if aura is already active. The first hit of this attack steals 10% of each full power bar the opponent has. So if they have 2 full power bars, this steals 20% of their current power.
Okay.
And Doom gains 200% of power stolen, capping at a maximum of 2 bars of power. So, yeah, the SP1 is going to give him a lot of power if the enemy has a lot of power.
Okay.
The amount of power stolen is increased by a flat 10% for each full power bar the opponent has. So, it's just going to be a power fiesta for sure.
Yeah.
Which also kind of makes him not super suicide friendly on offense.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Each beam hit has a 100% chance to nullify up to 1 buff, which is a strong nullifier there.
Dude, this guy's got nullifies all over the place.
Yeah, the attack
and
is
damage
very
from him.
Hit heavy, so there's a lot of hits. And each beam, for the SP2, each beam hit has a 100% chance to inflict an insanity debuff, each dealing around 150% of his base attack. Energy damage over 5 seconds. I think this one has 4 hits, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Which is also pretty strong. His SP3, 100% chance to inflict a passive stun for 2 seconds. So once you land this one, you can go in and just start, pounding into the enemy.
Nice.
It also activates the aura for 12 seconds, and Doom gets a fury buff granting around 150% of his base attack. For the duration of this aura, max this can stack up to 2 times.
Nice.
And will always refresh at maximum duration whether or not the aura has already been active.
Between the power gain and this being able to stack?
Yeah, he's gonna be nuts.
Yeah. Ooh, I just got him as well. Okay, I kept refreshing to make sure.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna drink some water now.
Yeah. Have a smoke. Ooh, by the way, Lakers Bodyguard came in with $2, dude. Thank you so much. I'm gonna take it off this screen here. I will link Otrix's channel at the end, or in the description of this one. So we've got it. Because that was from his video. We were reading that. Let me pop you up on the wall, Lakers Bodyguard. Ready, steady. Thank you, my friend. Also, who else do we have? I did want to do one other thing. Pete, are you still in here? I don't usually do this, but you're in 9K chat or 10K chat, right? You want to link the stream in there because it's certainly relevant, and it's other people do it, and I never do that stuff. Just in case people want to be here for the testing. Is that cool? J Paul's in here too. Jim and Volunteer said Cam is so hot, which... Duh. What's up, Vol?
After Doom, that 10K chat is gonna be renamed, I don't know, 15K chat or something.
Dude, I know. It's so crazy how high he is. Okay, so I've got him up on the screen. Is there anything else we want to look at, or do we want to start testing him out first, or now?
I'm starting.
Okay, all right. So let's, where do we want to, so I've got him in here. Where do we want to do? We want to just ROL first?
Yeah.
So I don't have suicides on. I also kept like 4 extra points out because usually I either put him in limber or deep wounds or something. And so, let's just that'll give us a bunch of points to play with. Dude, 8 freaking synergies. It's pretty nice. Who do we want to bring in with?
I'm just going solo for now. Just with him, just seeing what he can do.
All right, I'm gonna do this.
Just getting used to some of his specials and stuff like that.
Oh, Ubersold said he did it already. Thanks, dude. Okay. So the optimal rotation for this guy when playing him is.
Well, I was actually mistaken when I said that. You can. I was mistaken when I said that you can finish your combo with a medium. And then start charging a heavy.
Dude,
can't.
That shield is so. Oh, dude, the animations in general. Look at those, man. The electricity and his freaking shield.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna save up to the SP3 initially. Let's just.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, and the slide on the ground, the metal against metal. Oh my gosh. He's gonna. How high do you think he's gonna go in arena? Like honestly, not even exaggerating. How high do you think? Cutoff. 90s? 95? Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Because I know we all say like, oh, 100K or 100 million, but I just don't know at some point. There's not enough whales that can just refresh 6 stars indefinitely during 3 days, so the cutoff has to be somewhere. Oh, dude, these animations. Look at that SP3. Oh, my gosh. Also, we had the, we've got that shock because we got the Fury now. Ooh, is that Fury's permanent? Or does it disappear once
it's until your aura falls off.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, all right. So really, you kind of want it like you're kind of. His power gain is going to be based on intense orgasm. That's exactly what it is. Would you kind of need the buffs in order to stack, like an opponent with buffs in order to stack those twice?
Yeah.
You would need it. You don't have enough power gain otherwise.
Oh my god, that SP3 animation is nuts.
Dude, it's so good. Okay, so as far as the combo, like being able to chain.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
so
can't.
It went after 4. Let me see. Can't do it after 5, so it's got to be like Wasp.
Yeah.
After 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was gonna try to launch the SP2 in there. Okay, so it feels exactly like Wasps. Too bad he's only shock immune. Yeah, and also the problem. The other thing is block proficiency is pretty low. Is that right?
Block proficiency is super high. Crit rate is low.
Oh, crit rate is low. Okay, because he like so much of his damage is gonna come from his many nullify mechanics, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's SP1 unblockable. Nice. I'll take it.
He's pretty good, man.
Yeah,
good.
Dude, he looks so good too. We're gonna need to take him up against champs with more buffs too in a second here. Oh, it's 70% crit rate. So it's high? You're saying, Pete?
No, 70% is the block proficiency.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Pete, you're messing me up. I'm just kidding. Rick, what's up, dude? What up? Ooh, Incinerate on the SP2. That shock isn't much, right?
The shock is just there to allow you to basically do the whole heavy chanting. Yeah.
Fate Seal. Okay, so is this guy gonna be a champion, a 6.2 champion counter then?
Not poison immune, so probably not.
Wait, he needs to be poison immune for champion?
Yeah, caustic temper.
Not for.
Oh, champion.
Yeah, for champion. Yeah.
Not for Sims.
Yeah.
Champion.
Because the heavy, it would have to be a spacing thing, right? In order to place those staggers.
Yeah.
But so that would have to be a spacing thing. The other nullifies though are on his specials. So maybe, okay, let me jump out of here. Let's add some synergies, and then let's take him up against champs with blocks. One Punch, what's up, dude?
Yeah, let's test some synergies. So far, man, he looks cool. He does decent damage.
Yeah, his damage. So I think like so far, just obviously like face value, just him doing damage. It's not like he's not meant to just do raw damage straight up. It's got to be based off of buffs, is what it seems like.
Yeah, his damage is gonna go significantly higher if you're going up against an opponent that has a lot of power.
Yeah. Perfect block chance. I like that. Well, actually, no. Let's increase shock. Aura. Let's do that. Let's take perfect block out of there because who cares? Can't do a Morning Star thing. That's just 6% attack. Dude, give me one of the Morning Stars.
His synergy with Silver Surfer seems really powerful.
Which
That's
is
like
which?
50%. It gives him, whenever the aura activates, he gains for 8 seconds. He gains 50% attack, or 50%, or 15% power rate.
Okay.
Or 50% armor. Right. That's like just a really good synergy. Right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's that one. Ollie coming in with 279 Canadian saying this guy's like a Dragon Ball character. That's true. He does have a little bit of that. And I don't know Dragon Ball nearly as well, but it's called Kamehameha, right? Right? Maybe. Am I thinking something else? Is that from Muppets? Doc Doom and Supcade definitely going after him, dude. Best of luck to anybody going after.
Don't go too hard.
After him, yeah, because it's I just worry about people's adrenal glands with a grind like this. But
hemorrhoids.
yeah, that's true too.
Just down there.
Okay, so once they have a stagger, guaranteed crits on the heavy with one of the synergies, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. Boop. So it's always going to crit with that stagger on. That's that synergy is whatever the first one I put in there was. Dude, the animations are just so good. Yeah, and block efficiency is not bad. They also have that ability, and actually I posted it in the For Loki thing earlier. That was the craziest thing with the patch. It looked like that ability to like affect the map. It's like a pre-fight for the map or something, right?
For I think that's coming with Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah. I saw that as soon as we updated on the patch, the new patch. Oh, Crystal's not arena. I gotcha. Okay, all right. Well, some people, based on the amount of time they spend, it could be a hemorrhoid issue. Trying to get him in the crystals, just over and over and over. Only top 120 will get him, 30-year bot. That's true, too. There's some, like, you look at the arena stuff, and there's some... Still a bunch of issues with bots. That's another thing to consider if you're thinking about grinding for this guy is... I
think actually only the top 20 will get him. The rest are either bots or mercs.
Or mercs, dude. That's so sucky. And obviously, you know, I hate to sound biased. I don't have a horse in this race. I'm not grinding him. There's no way. I need sunlight. I need food. I need.
Those are all things that humans need, right?
Restroom stuff. Yeah, I just can't hold it for 3 days anymore. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So. More damage with dead team. Oh, that's true. I need to. Oh, you're right. You're right. Let's go back in here, and I totally have forgotten about that synergy, Jillian. Let's get back in here and kill everyone off, and then. Okay, what else are you seeing in your testing right now, Campster?
So I'm going in with some synergies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing the dead teammate thing yet because I don't feel that's really like practical in real game modes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Max is in here. What's up, Max?
If you're going into war and being like, hey, I want to kill some of my teammates.
Yeah. That's not gonna work. Well, I don't know, for some people, but not for the people that don't die as much.
Yeah.
Imagine all the 6-star dupe dooms, dude. Oh my gosh, I don't want to imagine it. What if I don't wanna? How much did I miss? I felt like I was throbbing. Just like the tip of the stream. That's all. That's all. Richie, what's up, dude?
The fact that he inflicts a passive stun after his SP3. That's like a really cool thing, I feel.
That's a synergy?
Well, after his SP3, he inflicts like a passive 2-second stun.
Okay.
Which basically allows you to go right back in.
Oh, okay. That's
super cool.
That's not bad. So my heavies were critting for 3.6 or something, if I remember correctly. And now we're at like 4.5 with a stagger on.
Yeah.
Let me get that stagger on again.
Should I change masteries and hop into 6.2? Maybe.
I don't know. Well, I can do it if you want, because I don't have suicides. And like before I put suicides.
I don't wanna take off suicides on the way there though, because it's just gonna take way too long.
Yeah. Or you wanted to get into.
Haven't you seen Brian trying to like get there with like all champs at full health, and it takes like 4 hours?
Yeah, that's true. Okay. What else do we want to test without suicides? Because I can spec them as well.
I don't want to test him versus a Hyperion.
Oh yeah, good call. Okay, let's jump out.
Because that's how you activate his Sig ability.
Okay.
So I feel that would be a super sweet kind of.
Where is there a hype? Does anybody know a hype? Just like a hype inside the event quest this month?
Maybe a variant. Hype in any of the variants.
Oh yeah, it's funky that they have the event quest on the like the new graphic for the event quest, but it's still the.
I know, that's pretty funny, yeah.
Here working with one pod in. Nice. Oh, Arnie's asking AW attacker or defensive perspectives. 6.2.4. Oh, yeet. Okay, good call.
Yeah, I remember that one. That one is the one with the shield, the destructive feedback shield.
Oh, is that gonna be sucky?
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay.
I actually think Doom is gonna be great for that. Because you get to do the whole heavy countering thing.
6.2.4. Okay. A variant 3.1.2. Oh, but AON. Okay, gotcha. Oh man, here's the problem. I'm not going to be able to take several of these synergies in Act 6.
I don't think you need a synergy for the hype testing.
Okay.
Yeah. So his Sig ability. Whenever Doom nullifies a power gain buff, he receives the buff. He receives one for himself, granting 20% of his max power over 3 seconds. If the opponent isn't already shocked, whenever Doom nullifies any buff, they have a 100% chance to be inflicted with a shock debuff, dealing a decent amount of damage over 6 seconds. Let me kill the spider that's in my office right here.
Okay, so I'm at this height, dude. It's been so long since I've been into 6.2 since that initial clear.
6.2 is sucky.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the least fun thing.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get in there. Just do the heavy chaining thing and see how it goes.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Dude, can you come on? There we go. All right. So I'm just gonna. Get staggers up. All right, just in time. Oh, heavy chaining. You're not saying staggers. Okay. But it's staggers too. But I was just doing the heavies.
His hype is going down pretty fast.
Should I? Yeah, he is going pretty quick. Should I?
I'm just using the stagger, stealing the power gain, building up to the SP3.
And then SP3ing, right? Okay. Christmas in November, it is indeed. We got our Christmas song on. That's not a bad strat then. So it's not that he's not suicide friendly if you're relying on the, what's it called? Okay. On the combo and the Esprit 3.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. And you're getting power decently quick too. That is going quick. I kind of lollygagged at the beginning of this fight, but since doing the combos, seems fine. And super safe, obviously, against Hype, who normally is a douche. And the nice thing is, like, if you feel like he's getting close to his buff, like, you can interrupt that combo whenever you want, and heavy.
I do think he can take like a all or nothing Hyperion, to be honest.
You think he can?
Yeah.
How is he never going to get to an SP3 though?
You have the power steal.
Oh, okay. You could make it so he never gets to it. Bank account is going to take a hit.
Sure.
USAFA, what's up, dude? Yeah, it's a lot of people's are, I think. It's true. Like, we're all worried about the arena. No, this is just going to be this. What comes before the arena is going to be way more.
So yeah, mine is down in 88 hits. Really smooth.
Nice.
Not bad at all. This is just a 345 season. So.
Yeah. Ooh, dude, that power gain is really nice too. Mine is gonna take a little longer than 88, I think. Damage wise, it appears to be new Thor Rag. I think it depends on the number of buffs somebody has, right? Because he is a mystic, and so damage is definitely, I think, going to be more based on that. But I've also not got suicides on, and this is the equivalent of a 550 champ without suicide. So you can't really compare to like the big damage champs because they're all run with suicides, and you know. So I don't know if anybody has a 345 Thor Rag that they want to try and see if the damage is about the same, but I would say that's probably not the case. R3, yeah, without the yeah, look at that. Without, dude, R3 without suicide has granted class advantage, and he's in the 9,000s in terms of PI. It's just
mine
nuts.
was at like 10,500. So.
Yeah.
Rank him to L5 for testing. That has actually been something that I've asked for. I was like,
yeah,
can't test anything here, man.
It'd be so nice. It'd be so nice.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's the thing. Okay, what else do we wanna test?
I'm gonna finish up AQ real quick. Thanos is at like 90k HP, so I'm gonna finish that up and then hop into 6.2.6.
Nice.
While you're testing him, you know, whenever you want. Maybe there's some duels that should be done.
That's probably true. Yeah. Let's duel Cow Whale. Should I put suicides back on? Are we done?
No,
with...
I wanna. You have Mystic Dispersion on, right?
I do not.
Mystic Dispersion would help him a lot too.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Arg. I'm not going to be able to. I would have to respec offense entirely because I don't have enough points to open it up.
Yeah. I am actually gonna not take off suicides. Take him into 6.2.6. Make my way to champion, and then record that fight and send it to you so you can show it on stream.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. In the meantime, maybe like Act 4 Venom for the buff nullify.
Yeah. That's a good call. Okay. Venom. And that's kind of how he talks, right?
They changed the background, whatever's going on with the.
Did they?
They changed like the actual background. Yeah.
Behind the champs?
14's changed. What's up?
Behind the champs?
Yeah.
What? Mine looks the same. Did they change it for you and not for me?
Oh yeah, totally. They changed it.
No, but do you see
Just
that?
for-
Right? Mine's the same as before, right? Unbelievable. Craziness. I think
Yeah,
Doom will
mine
provide.
is just brighter. I don't know. Why.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, okay, I gotcha.
I don't know what's happening.
They
there.
used to change it a lot more often. I kind of missed that.
Yeah, me too. It was like
Um,
red one time.
Art, what's up, dude? So many hits, yeah, dude. But it's a 345 without suicides. So I don't think that's like what other 345 without suicides would go quicker. I don't know. Let's. You know what I want to do is I want to add. Right, add the cap synergy when they nullify buffs. Okay, I wish I had another Doom so I could put him on there for synergies. Way more excited for Reed. Game breaking, to be honest. I don't know what's gonna end up happening. I think it's I'm curious. I'm super curious. Certainly, if anybody that's thinking about grinding for both, you probably will get Reed much cheaper. But has 8 synergies. I know, dude. I know. Good call, Beardo. Oh, thanks. Yeah. So let's try and see. Too bad this guy starts out with so many buffs. Launch a special, bruh. There we go. Oh, he's got power gain in here too, right? So that kind of stinks a little bit. If he's being stingy, right? That's not. Ooh! I didn't chain anything there. I'm gonna die from this bleed. Get out of my face. Yeah, Mystic Dispersion is like pretty much a must for this. I mean, it's like most Mystics, really. I mean, even Sim Supreme without, you're like, oh my gosh, am I ever gonna get to that first SP3? Is part of CCP? It is indeed. It is indeed. Tim, what's up, dude? So many streams showing my love everyone. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, I bet everybody's streaming. Cam is, I forgot, what did he say? Is he just taking a urine break or what? I don't know what he's.
I'm actually doing 6.2.6. I'm on my way to champion.
Oh, okay,
right
nice.
now. Yeah.
Nice. Dude, it's gonna take a little while. So you're liking him with suicides. He's okay with suicides, right? Because of the SP3 thing?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna drop suicides for champion fight and put on my maximum available MD, which is 3.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see. Well, unlike Brian, I'm not going the slow way through this to the champion.
Oh, you're going straight.
I have
straight there.
real champions. And
I'm excited. I didn't get to see the end of the stream yesterday, but so I don't know. Did he get a good go at champion?
No, I think he died before getting there.
Oh, okay. I saw that first attempt, but ooh, I do have one in Assassins as well. So I really need to use my. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Oh no, it's not. I need to use my lights more to be draining. I'm not keeping his power that low.
Oh yeah, you can use the SP2 to nullify all of them, like nullify multiple buffs instead of staggering.
All right, let's do it again. That's a good call, Dominus Dave. It's the stuff is so long when you're reading abilities that you're just like, well, at least for me, I know like you and Ricardo and stuff are like big numbers guys. I just like need to like
oh yeah
actually play.
I love my numbers, guys.
Nice. Big numbers, guys, if you know what I mean. Okay,
Yes,
let's try the SP2. Beep. Man, Mystic Dispersion would be... He's the equivalent. Like, Mystic Dispersion helps him, like, I mean, any stagger champ, but as much as it helps... what's his name?
Sim Supreme?
Yeah. It's pretty...
I don't know. I'm not sure, actually.
Really?
I don't know which one of them it would help more.
Yeah.
Depends on the matchup, I feel.
Oh, dude, that SP2, I haven't lost that SP2 yet.
It looks awesome.
It's so cool. That was the first time. All right. The other thing to consider here as far as damage is he keeps getting the energy resist and physical resist stuff, so and damage is going to suffer with Venom. I'm not nullifying many buffs though with that SP2. That Incinerate's not bad. That was a way quicker kill. 48 hits that time. It benefits more because that SP3, SP2 rotation. Yeah, it's a bunch. It's a bunch. I don't care what anybody says. Doom should be tech. Those rocket boosts ain't magic. Nice, Keith, dude. It's been so long. I haven't seen Keith in a while. Okay, hold on. Let me drink some water. Too many tech champs. There's a bunch. There's a bunch.
Too many sorcerers.
Where's that from?
Doctor Strange. Remember? Mordo was like, too many sorcerers. I'm a sorcerer too.
Oh, it's because your Mordo voice is so spot on.
Yes. Absolutely. I know.
That's awesome. Push him to an L2 and use up all those buffs. Yeah, I just don't want to push him to an L2 because he's going to do so much damage if I don't evade it, you know? And I don't have too much of a health pool. Okay, should we put Suicides back on then? I don't know. I'm going to have to respec anyway. I hate wasting units. I'm going to have to respec anyway, so let me spec out of offense so that I can get Mystic Dispersion. How many points do you think for this guy?
I'm actually not sure still.
Okay, I'm going to keep...
Do you think... man, a fight like with him versus Old Man Logan in Labyrinth...
Mm-hmm.
That would be really fun to see.
Yeah. Oh, the new Old Man Logan? Because those are live too now.
I don't think Labyrinth...
they're not going to change. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do for Mystic Dispersion. I'm going to start out at 2. I'm going to leave points out so that I can go higher if need be. Which I'm sure I will need to. I just don't know. I want to test 2, 3, 4, 5.
I would say leave Suicides off for now, but have enough points to spec them in.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to leave 11 total points out.
Yeah.
Okay. Should be able to do it. No can... What's... Man, I always forget. What does Ted say? No can do'sville, baby doll, right? Isn't that what he says?
No can do'sville, baby doll.
I met your brother. SS Claire, I'd get Doom. I might put points back in MD. That's true, dude. I haven't run MD since... And it must have been season... Whatever season I was using Morningstar in. The last one. 4, 5?
Boost season?
Something. They all run together, dude. Like none of them have an identity, you know, except for like female boost season. That was cool.
Yeah.
Okay, 11 points I have to leave out. Have you ever done that thing where you're not paying attention when you respec and you respec wrong and you have to re-respec?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the best.
I've
probably spent 1 year's worth of college tuition on respecking masteries since starting this game.
Yeah.
It's like I'm so done with having to respec masteries. Okay, so we can pop one Encourage as well. Actually, we can pop... Ooh. Yeah, oh, nice. Okay, I can pop 3 Encourage.
Okay, I'm one fight away from the champion.
Dude, that's quick. I can pop
I know.
all of them in courage, and I have my 11 points, which basically means I only have to respec utility when I spec for offense. Nice. Okay. All right. All right. Yay. That's not Ted, actor portraying Ted in the movie that is. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, but you know what I mean, Kyle. It's been a while. You don't use Morningstar anymore? Say it ain't so. Jam. What would I use her on? Where can you set her up on the new war map? Did use for defense occasionally, but that's about it. Unless you're being sarcastic. Take it from Deep Wounds and Assassin. No, I kind of like Deep Wounds for when I run Warlock. I also like it for quick arena. I like having one in Assassin. Again, a lot of these war fights come down to like you want to get as much damage as you can get in so you can end them as quickly as possible. So I like the one in Assassin. I don't always run Deep Wounds. Sometimes I just run Max Limber for D. All right.
I'm
let's
at
go.
champion.
What's that? Oh, nice.
I'm
nice.
at champion. What do I do? Do I take off suicides and because I have enough points in
You have a couple
utility.
revives, right? I wouldn't try to go a bunch of times. I would try to I would do it with suicides first. Then
Do I
you
put
can
in points in MD? I put in points in MD anyways, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And then you can respec for without suicides if you don't like how he feels with suicides, right? That's what I would do probably.
Okay, doing that. Okay.
Let me see. All about that special 3111 spam. Short-term fights are special 1 spam fights, long-term being 3111. Is that true, Clobberin? Is that how you like to run him? We've been doing, for buffed opponents, we've been kind of doing the, but again, it's going to depend on MD as well too, but kind of been doing the SP3 rotation. So many champs that get Fury with SP3 this year. That's true too. That it just reminds me of Namor. But we really need to have enough MD to be able to stack 2 of the SP3s. That's going to be big.
Okay. So I have MD3. Do I go in there first with some other champion, take the boss down a bit so he doesn't start with a bunch of buffs? I think I do, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
This guy, it's like he's on Oscillate. Come on. Okay, so clearly 2 is not good. Ooh. I didn't chain the heavy right. Clearly 2 is not much. Is he a dimensional being? No, I don't think he would be a dimensional being, but he is mystic, so it's 1 synergy away.
And he's a villain, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Launch
So I went in there with Ghost, take champion down a bit, so like by 500 health. So now I'm going in with Doom. Do I put in like a Mystic power boost or something?
I don't know. I never use mine, so that might not be a bad way to test. Yeah.
I used mine last war and then Heimdall mini boss, but alas, it wasn't enough.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I should use a Mystic power. That
yeah, in case you need it, especially if you still use magic.
Okay, so.
Oh god, I went right in. All right. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna go in there.
We're gonna have to spec.
What's the game plan here? I'm gonna go in there, do like a combo, end it with a heavy, then parry, do another combo, end it with a heavy. Do I build to the SP3 or the SP1?
I mean, I would think you would want to be. Ooh. Did we just nullify a bunch of stuff there? He just died? Or no, he was very low. It was just a shock. I don't know. How much MD do you have? Try to cycle the SP3 first. Arnie, to summarize, he's a prestige champ. I don't know. Can you summarize a champ within the first hour? I feel like we've done that before, and it was a mistake. I think there's a lot of stuff to figure out still. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spec into a lot more MD. I'm gonna spec into 4 and see how that feels, and then we're gonna add suicides back in. Like a sobered up Diablo. I like that people aren't as hyped for him, or because of the damage thing. It's gonna probably take cutoffs down. But I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't feel like I've tested him near enough to make any sort of call. I don't feel like I know his optimal rotation. We haven't even spec'd suicides on. Warlock and Clairvoyant were horrible in their first hour. Oh, is that true? Is that I was gone at that time, but yeah, Warlock is just like the beastliest of beasts. Everybody keep in mind, we're pretty much testing a 550 without suicides here. So a lot of conclusions, but I don't think I think we got some testing to do still. Okay, let's see how 4MD treats us.
This fight is going well so far.
Nice, you're SP3 spamming?
Yeah.
So for anybody that's listening to this audio back without watching the video, if you want to watch the video, it's the Doom testing stream. Because I just feel like people are going to be like, what? This is so, like, they're just two dudes talking. What are they? But we're both hard at work with our Dooms. All right, well. Let's do it. I feel like this dude with suicides, man, this SP2 is gonna hurt. Give me one more combo. No.
Okay. Whew.
Also, if we get the guaranteed crits on the heavy, did I bring that or did I not? I did not. Okay. So if we get the guaranteed crits on the heavy and spec suicides, we're going to see how low we can get this Venom fight. I'm going to spec into 5 MD, and we're going to see how low we can get this Venom fight, or how quickly we can get this Venom fight down, because it's going quicker and quicker.
Does Champion become stun immune at some point?
Oh man, I'm going to push him to SP3. Oops. Innuendo? Gus. No, I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare. Okay, that killed him. Okay, so 54 hits. See how much quicker we can do it. They're both hard, he says. That's what he said. That is what he said. All right. 5 MD. I'm probably jumping the gun here. I'm probably going to wish I had less MD and a bunch of scenarios coming up, but sometimes you got to go you got to go full MD. Should I spec suicides? Is there anything else we need to test without suicides? Can I spec suicides? Can I?
I have no idea. Also, does Champion in 6.2 become stun immune at some point?
Does anybody know?
Anybody in the chat can say.
So we've got like unblockable mediums, unblockable lights.
No stun immune though, right?
I don't think stun immune. Yeah. Try to get the SP2 while Fury is active. Good call. Okay, let's try that. But you know what? I am going to spec suicides, though. We're doing it. No turning back. All right. You know that song, No Turning Back?
Oh, yeah.
By Taylor Swift?
You know me.
No
I'm not turning
back. That's how she sings it. 6.2.1 has a stun immune node, Jacko says. Oh, debuff immune. Debuff immune node? Oh, F me. I don't have enough mastery points. The last one was... The last one was... am I going to have to run like... The last one was the freaking champ portrait. Meanwhile, here I am running 3/3 courage for no reason. Yeah, there's no points we can take out of here and keep Mystic Dispersion. We'd have to respec offense. We are going almost full suicides. Almost. All right, let's try it. Seaton just announced Doom as God tier. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Good against Mordo and Act 6.2, passive stun. How do you mean? How do you mean? Why would he be particularly good against that spite node? Okay, so let's get to this SP3 first. Dude, I'm effing bummed that we only have almost full suit. I'm honestly probably gonna respec offense just so we can get it to full. That what a waste.
Yeah, that's a bummer for sure. In other news, I think I'm taking champion down to the last 10%.
Nice,
in solo.
dude, nice. Okay, let's try to get this SP2. We're not gonna get it. Next time. Okay, so we're down to, I think, is this gonna take him down? And also, I wish we had all of our suicides on. Oh, it's not gonna take him down. Okay, 40 hits now. Let's try again. Let's try to get back to the shock. May pop, Art saying he might pop a couple. Art, you're gonna pop more than a couple.
Making my nether region sweat.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
I bet. Is it sketchy, or is he actually super good for it?
I mean, any fight versus this guy with a 345 is gonna be sketchy, right?
Right. Unless it's old She-Hulk.
God damn it.
Okay, let's see. If Prestige is true, cutoff will be high. Oh, Prestige is true. It's confirmed now.
Yeah.
Let me, the heavy stagger one. Which one was that one? The heavy, it was a Nihilus. Okay. Right. Let's do that. We should be able to do the. I really want to cycle those SP3s, but it's not. I'm not getting enough power back. And I'm at 5 MD. I'm sure it's a matter of rotation, but Ricochet said Cam's finish didn't sound that fulfilling. That's true, Cam.
Oh, it filled me up, let me tell you.
What was up with that finish?
Ooh. Didn't finish. Right?
Ooh. Let me just get him down with heavies. Oh, we didn't have a stagger that time. But this time, boop. Pretty good. Boop. All right. Ooh. Get this SP3 off and then heavies. Let's see how it scales. When Harry met Cam. Harry is Cam. Cam is Harry. There we go. I knew it was one of those two. Dude, come at me, brah. This guy. Ah! No, because the stagger's like almost never up when I'm heavying, because he's just always getting buffs. Huh. Okay, let's try to get back to SP2. Would I miss Doom everything we hoped for? I don't know. We don't know yet. Prestige-wise, certainly is what everyone hoped for. So far, Cam, damage is very reliant on Nullify. He's like Sim Supreme in that sense. Like it just seems like you need to kind of run MD and stuff to make it work the way you would want to. Right?
Yeah.
What else? I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be. I mean, there's probably stuff we're missing. But defense? Do you think defensive potential?
I mean, his specials are really hard to evade. And his SP1 causes that aura to go up. And once that aura is up, all of those beam attacks are going to be completely unblockable.
Right. Okay, let's try to SP1 spam then. Was hoping he had Namor damage. Dude, if we get 2 SP3s, he'd have Namor damage. We just can't seem to chain them.
Namor has a crazy thing though, because he has the damage, the extra attack rating from the SP3s, and then he has extra special attack damage.
Yeah.
So he's just, great.
Yeah,
all around.
We missed the SP1. SP2 hit
I'm
pretty good.
Sending over the video versus the champion fight to you right now.
Ooh, dude, SP1's like feeding itself. Oh, dang. Claverin's right, man. With all this power I'm getting.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm just cycling SP1s like completely. Holy F, man. Did you guys see that?
Does that mean that if you activate your Fury with the SP3, then you can cycle with the SP1 over and over and over again and keep the Fury up?
I didn't even launch. Oh, maybe. I didn't even launch the SP.
No, never mind, because the SP1 actually states that if the aura is already active, it's not going to reactivate.
Dude, I really F. I'm going to respec offense again. F me. What a waste of units, because we're not quite at max suicides and it's bothering me.
Why do you have to respec offense? Why not respec
utility? Because I want to keep 5MD for now.
Oh, you want to keep 5MD?
Just for for testing.
Save the units. Don't worry about having full suicides for testing. It's not gonna make that much of a difference.
I know. I'm just like, You started already like 20 seconds ago. What can you do? That's how you play him, correct? We're starting to find out. Anybody that switched off the stream or made a decision, I don't know, 5 minutes ago when we hadn't found a good rotation yet. All right.
Also, the video is now in your line.
Oh, okay, cool. For a champion, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll grab it.
It's pretty good.
That's an R3, correct, PP? R3 SIG 200. SIG 200, right? I didn't even check his SIG, but generally that's
SIG 200, yeah.
Okay, so for now, pop one in here. All right, that'll give me. Either way, I would have needed full suicides just for offense anyway, so. All right. While I do this, if you guys aren't in the Discord server, mine and Brian's shared Discord server, make sure you get your buns in there. Odenek reminded me. Basically, well, the link's in the description. It's where all the fun happens. Also, if you're new and you're enjoying the stream, sub. All right, let's get on with it. All right. So. Hey, by the way, so you tested basically 4 limber still allows you to get out of all stuns. Is that right? Or do you need 5?
All stuns.
Like, when they come in and counter. Because like, is that extra point just not necessary? Can you still recover and like? I only ever ran it at 1 or 5.
I mean, I haven't ran Limber in a long time at all.
Yeah, I haven't either, but just once in a while. Art, dude, what up? Art joining the Hard On Squadron. Hold on, let's just give him the hardest of emojis. Hold on. You guys know, can we get some art hype, please? Please? And thank you. This. There we go. There we go. Art, dude, welcome back. All right, let's try this. This is kind of exciting. I think we're kind of finding that rotation now. Because that last one went pretty quick, and we were getting a bunch of power from each SP1. In fact, a little too much. It pushed us to SP2 at one point. All right. Okay, so SP1. Let's go. All right, we got another SP1. Oh no, I'm getting hit in the face hole.
So are you just skipping doing the SP3s altogether?
I did this, these last couple times. So the SP1 gives me enough for another SP. Oh, dude, the SP1 almost takes me to SP2.
Yeah, it has a nullify too, right? That's crazy.
Yeah, well, it's because, and I'm running 5MD right now. Jeez. And now he's got all the incinerates and the shocks on him. All right.
I'm gonna try that versus that Hyperion in Act 6. See how, with like MD3 and my jaggedy setup. See how that works.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I went to MD5 that I would wish, like I would have a scenario where I wanted MD4. And there it was. Because this is a lot. If you're testing MD, are you at 4?
I'm at MD3.
Okay, cool. That'll be good for testing. Let me. I want to see if I can cycle SP1s, and then I want to try to do the SP3 first, and then those. Stop by dropping a like. What's up, Doc? Thank you. And Art said feels good like putting on your favorite thong, dude. I try to make the membership experience as much like putting on a thong as I can, as much as YouTube will let me. All right, so that took us to SP1. Oh man, I keep jumping to SP2.
The SP1 thing is crazy.
Isn't that nuts? I keep jumping to SP2
Christ.
accidentally because of this MD5. All right,
SP1.
So the
SP1 is just unblockable regardless of. Oh man, that's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, and you can cycle them like effing indefinitely. You could even
Christ.
cycle them at 4. Oh my god, dude, that third one. Now I'm at
3.
Check out this power gain. It went like SP2, SP1, SP1, SP3.
Okay, I don't think he's suicide friendly.
You're just like a power gain machine though.
Yeah.
And that last heavy, and I don't have assassin, but that last heavy was 10k at the end of that combo.
You know what's gonna be kinda nuts?
Huh.
That SP1 on defense. Because every hit of that beam is gonna be unblockable.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder if he's just a prestige champ.
Yeah, I know, dude. I love how people were like, "Oh, prestige. He's pretty much Thor Ragnarok." I can tell you, Cam and I both have Thor Ragnarok at rank 5, shamefully.
Oh yeah, we do.
And he doesn't get much action.
Me and my Thor, my boy Thor.
No, I know. It's craziness. Okay, who else should we try? Someone else? This Venom fight is so freaking fun.
I tested that same thing versus. Show the champion video.
Oh yeah, good call. All right, let me pull.
I tested that Venom, that Hyperion fight that we tested earlier with the SP1 cycle rotation. I ate a blocked hit to the face, which costed me like 50% of my health because that the node there is kind of crazy. But man, that works with MD3. I'm just launching SP1 after SP1,
Yeah.
and hype is just as a power gain.
Dude, and that's with 3. That's so nuts. Sorry, I'm downloading it right now so I can show it. Dude, that's so crazy. Phase it. Yeah, I guess you could phase it, but man, it's gonna get sketchy if he catches you outside of a phase with an unblockable with those cruelties, you know?
Yeah, I'm not comfortable phasing things at this point in my life.
Yeah.
Really gets
Billy saying another Thor, Rag, Night Monkey, Phoenix. Incorrect, Billy. we're actually just kind of getting to where we're cycling on like indefinite unblockable SP1s and putting shocks and incinerates on like crazy.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I think that's the problem a lot of times is everybody's kind of like tries to figure it out within the first 20 minutes, and I'm like, dude, no. Like they developed this guy for months, like
sure.
You know. For checking out the stream, dropping a like and subscribing, good stuff. Thanks so much, APOC, dude. Nice. We used to stream daily. Now it's 3 times a week usually, around 6 p.m. Eastern. So, welcome aboard, man. Okay, let's let me grab this download. So how do you feel about that champion fight now that in light of
this thing, the whole SP1 thing?
Yeah.
I don't know, because if you watch the champion fight, it's honestly like a very good rotation. It's a very comfortable rotation what I'm doing there.
Yeah,
and I do have suicides.
Okay.
And I didn't like take a single recoil damage, which is great.
Okay. Let me make this smaller so.
But yeah, if you're checking it out, it's like I'm basically doing like a shorter combo, chain into heavy, making sure staggers up a lot. Making sure champion is like at maybe 1 persistent charge, maybe 0 persistent charge at all times.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Dude, that is gonna be so key for him as well. The whatever combo chain with the stagger. It seems like it's almost made for this.
And it's like basically the same thing, right? I'm basically doing that, gaining power from MD, building to an SP3, and I don't think at any point of this champion goes unstoppable.
You know what it reminds me of a lot is the
She-Hulk.
Is She-Hulk exactly like except with slow with stagger instead of slow.
She-Hulk hits harder though.
Yeah. But like the just seeing this fight, like the mechanics of this fight, it just reminds me of like exactly how She-Hulk used to run it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
center
this more because I've got my stream window stuff in the background.
Yeah. So that's basically the same thing. I'm basically just doing this, and champion is gaining power, and I kind of want him to gain power because I want to bait specials and get ins from there.
Yeah.
And then, if you can fast forward maybe to the last 20 seconds of the video, that's kind of where it goes south. And I think that's kind of my mistake, and also kind of the complication that comes with playing Doom, because at some point I was doing the combo, and I had a stagger on him, so my shock didn't apply.
Okay.
So since my shock didn't apply, I couldn't land the heavy counter thing.
And
after
I
that,
see.
It was all over, right?
Right. I just saw that.
Yeah.
Let me see. He can stun the unstunnable. Big Blue saying. So, is like his stun? Is it like not like Wasps? Is it supposed to stun anybody that's stun immune?
Oh, champion went kind of debuff immune there. What happened there? He had a restore thing coming up. He got rid of my debuffs. That's why.
Somebody said something about debuff immune on the maybe one of the links is that.
Huh. I took out all the links though.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I went the middle lane, the shortest lane.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, as soon as Champions stage changed, he went debuff immune. So he purified something. I don't know what went on there, but I don't think I would want to do the SP1. Champion has a shrug mechanic like under 40%. God damn it, of course he does.
Oh, okay.
Why am I not surprised?
Nice. Nerfed She-Hulk's heavy trick to introduce. I think so. To be fair, I think the heavy trick was because there were a lot of champs that could do it. Was an AI hitbox thing. Now, what stinks is that it went unacknowledged for so long until they were like, oh, and we're fixing this, right? And so it would have gone a long way for them to say at some point early, this, like, we've got a mechanic that's not working as intended. It's affecting a bunch of champs. At some point, we're going to fix it, and then it wouldn't have been such a blindside thing. Whereas this is, it's that passive stun. It's like Wasp and, the stagger. It's hard to think that this stuff wasn't introduced directly for champ, Like, it just seems like it's totally that,
Where is that all or nothing Hyperion people were talking about?
Variant. Ooh, I don't think I still have it in here. Variant. It was early on. Variant. Was it 2 or Variant 3 that was in? Variant 3, maybe? Variant 3 Quest 2. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thanks, Kat. So.
Well, in Variant 3, he's going to have less damage, obviously. 50% less damage. But I think with the SP1 kind of rotation thing, that can totally work, right?
Okay, let's see. Okay, so he's right here, right? Yep. So basically, SP1, and then you're just doing medium, light chain?
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you would run that to never get to an SP3? For him to never get to an SP3? Let's just try it.
You can just keep doing the SP1, right?
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, let me see. Maybe we'll get wrecked. Who knows? Let's do it.
I'm excited to see this one for sure.
All right. Let's try it. Weakness, mother effer.
That's the thing from Variant.
I forgot, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're doing 50% less damage, so it's great.
Oh, and he has power gain too here.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Oh, man. Ah.
Oh. Oh man!
Can this? Oh, he's all or nothing. I was like, can you launch a special? I just. Come at me. Come at me. Yes. Noise is brought to you courtesy of Arousal. Oh man. The thing is, I've got suicides on, so I'm also kind of slow. Oh, he got to SP3. Slowly killing myself. Well, he did get to SP3 though. He was pretty high up. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try to get that stagger up super early so he doesn't get much power and see. Okay. I know, dude. It's crazy. Rip suicide users? No, because I think you can run the ASP3. I don't think he's suicide unfriendly, but I think if you want to use him like this, he's more of a Sim Supreme. Yeah. So I don't think anyone's ripping anything, but I think
I do think actually that there is a argument to be made for him being relatively suicide friendly with the SP3 rotation.
Yeah.
With the Doctor Strange or Sim Supreme synergy, because he has a 50% chance to shrug off everything once he activates his aura. So, you basically start the fight with a bleed, but you can activate your aura via your SP1 or via your SP3 for the first time, and then that's a 50% chance to shrug off the poison as well. So in a longer fight, you wouldn't have your healing gimped or having chipping down your health quite a lot.
Dude, SP or MD5 is too much. Like that's what's getting me here. Oh
yeah,
man! Oh, it's unblockable. Oh, it's unblockable. Why am I? I keep waiting.
All unblockable. Yeah.
I keep waiting. I don't need to wait. Keep waiting for
you kind of do need to wait because the beam is unblockable for the SP1, but the first hit is what actually causes the power steal. So the beam is
that didn't take enough out. Oh well. It's tough. Do you really think there's a way to run? I mean, this is also a power gain node, so it's power gain and his power gain that you're staggering, and
Yeah, that's not a good combo.
So that's a tough one. Do you think there's a way to play AON without ever getting? It seems risky, but it's it's certainly entirely possible that I'm just not doing the rotation right.
I think there's better options for AON, of course.
Yeah. Okay, is there another? Oh, there was that other Hyperion that we had tried before, right? Where was that guy? 6.2.
6.2.4.
0.4. Okay.
Yeah.
The only problem is I can't bring the cap synergy because I can because Doctor Strange is also in the Mystic one, right? Yes. Okay. I can't bring Annihilus. But yeah.
Let me take Doom into this alternate reality thing and see if he can actually do it. Because there's a man thing at the end of that, right? I know he's not poison immune, but it just kind of sounds like fun.
Yeah. Donut Cop, what's up, dude? Okay. Dude, 11K with class advantage, of course. 11K PI, and this guy's a freaking 345.
Hey man, they're starting to move on from us 10,500.
I know.
It's gonna be a 17K chat, and
we ran the game for so long. Us 10.5. Now it seems like our time. Oh no! Dude, I was trying to get him to charge in, and obviously he did not. Now I'm gonna die. Yeah. Let's do it again. Let's go again. Doom replace Ghost or Omega on anyone's roster. Prediction? Yeah, he's not meant to. He does a completely different thing. Just like that's like saying Sim Supreme won't replace Corvus or Ghost or Omega. It's the mechanics are it's a different thing. He's very MD dependent.
I do feel bad for whoever was in charge of like the champion design for the likes of Doom or Silver Surfer, because there is like no way that either of these characters are gonna absolutely meet everyone's expectations, because everyone wants them to be just busted, just nuts.
For sure.
But yeah.
I'm just kind of waiting this guy out a little bit. All right. Oh man. It is, if you're gonna cycle SP1s, obviously, yeah, suicides are gonna be an issue. Keep rushing in. Whereas, the fact that the SP3 stacks makes me think there's absolutely got to be a way to be able to cycle them. We just haven't found it yet. Right? There's got to be a way. I just don't know how to get enough power to cycle it yet.
Oh my god, I just took him into that alternate reality quest that's on for today. Have you been doing those?
Yeah. Oh, us six stone kneaders got to stick together.
Yeah, for sure. So the final man thing has Icarus. And a bunch of other things.
Mm-hmm.
So with Icarus and the spam SP1 tactic, there's some funny moments that can happen, man.
Oh yeah. I'm not utilizing him correctly either because I'm like hardly putting on staggers, which is my bad. I should be putting on a lot more.
Tobias saying, I don't mind them not being game breaking, however they have to be legit. But I do think a lot of people want them to be game breaking.
Yeah. Hold on, Black Smoke saying, going later, Cade. Good luck testing him. Doom is back in action, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I think it's I think there's a lot still to figure out. It is kind of crazy how you can chain some of this guy's stuff. This isn't a great example either of chaining because like it's just you're just holding, like you can't tell how much damage you're doing per thing because like you're just holding so much of that damage for when the thing expires.
Yeah.
But it's pretty. I mean, all the damage there came from me. Like you controlled that fight decently well. All the damage there came from me. You know, my suicides. And on the one hand with him so far, I feel like 5MD is too much because then you can't cycle the SP1s. 4 might be just right. On the other hand, we haven't found a way to cycle SP3s yet. And so certainly 5 could only help with that. Oh, Dome's in here. What's up, dude? How's Doom looking? I don't know yet. I don't know. Some kind of crazy stuff you can do with the amount of power he gets. I don't know yet.
Is there an Arcus duel anywhere, or like a high-level Arcus in any quest?
I couldn't find a dual target because I was trying to duel him yesterday. Does anybody know of a high-level Arcus somewhere?
Isn't there a dual target in our For Loki chat?
Oh, is there? Did somebody pin one?
In the albums?
Maybe there could be. It's possible.
Yeah. It's. Oh my god, how do I spell this? It's in an alliance.
I'm just looking at war assignments right now. It's gonna be Path 4 against NY. Gonna be costly.
Space Path.
Um.
Are you stocked up on potions or?
No, no, not after last war. I think I'm down 4 again. But we should be getting some glory today.
AQ rewards are coming though, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too hard on you. Yeah.
Is he the new Prestige King? He is indeed. So for anybody who doesn't know, what 10,850 is that the number?
Cat saying there's Arcus and variant.
Oh, is there? Is there what?
3.12.
3.1.2. That would be kind of nuts. Variant 3.1. Hold on. 3.1.2. Variant 3. Wait, sorry. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh, were you thinking on Nihilus? Okay. She was thinking on Nihilus. Okay. Ooh, M2H7625. Try that. M as in Mary, 2 H as in whole, 7625. Hard, dude. That's huge. Thank you so much. I'm actually gonna save that. That would have been super nice to have yesterday. Okay. Pop that in notes there. Perfect. Because he's a butt face. Nice. Should take a Nihilus. He'd probably be a good Nihilus counter too, right? Does anyone have an Nihilus dual target? That'd be good. Hector, house, hotel, but you chose whole. Damadeus, I think you're starting to understand what this stream is all about. Never drop suicides, even if it's for Doom. I mean, it's true. I used to be, and I still sometimes, if I'm not running suicides, I'm like, I'm losing so much utility in most of my champs choosing to run suicides. But then you do one arena round without them, and you're like, F this. Plus, I'm still clearing everything with Omega and Ghost for the most part in War, and like those are the champs I'm bringing. Or now even Warlock for stuff, and he's suicide friendly, so I don't know.
Okay, the Arcus didn't work out because he's too low rated for Doom to do anything to him.
Oh, okay.
Let alone chain specials.
Well, I think the other thing is like when we're testing these, a 345 with challenger rating in there and all that, we're taking these 6-star champs on. Like, he's gonna feel pretty great at 565, you know?
I do think that there's a lane in Act 6. There's a resistor lane somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not sure if he would actually have enough juice to go through resistor and maybe chain SP3s that way.
The thing is, that's kind of like that Venom in Act 4. He gets a good amount of physical and energy, and I was still not quite able to. I'm gonna try him one more time, but I was still not quite able to chain the SP3s. Star Arcus. Do we have an Arcus? Not Arcus. A Nihilus dual target.
He's a little too powerful for duels. Like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's probably true. Should I launch an SP1 first to try to? No, I should probably just get the SP3. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's got to be an optimal rotation for it. For SP3s. Okay, got an SP3.
I think what you really need is like multiple power gain buffs to nullify.
I'm back to SP1. Yeah, come on. No.
I mean, no, it doesn't really matter if, like, you manage to chain the Furies, because the duration on that second Fury is gonna be nothing, right?
Yeah, I couldn't get there, and that pushed him to SP3. I don't know if I don't remember if in this quest there. Dude, I push him to SP3 and then I have an SP1 loaded, so I fire that off and that's unblockable. That gives me an SP2. I fire that off and that's unblockable. He's just like standing there, taking with an SP3 loaded, taking hits to the face. I'm back. What did I miss? Some fun SP1 chaining action. That's for sure. Anyone notice the standby background, updated textures and lighting? Ooh, Damadeus Cam was saying that. I hadn't noticed, but he was saying he's seeing. Ooh, hey, here's the other thing. I believe. Hold on, though. Oh no, I guess that's not right.
What did they do? With daylight savings, did they mess up again? So we can start an hour worth of AQ.
I don't know.
They did.
I don't know. Was AQ? We had an extra hour this time, I think, right? This time around for AQ, this last day, maybe. It seemed like. With Mr. Fantastic and Silver Surfer, he will be the Beyond God insanely powerful champion. That's probably so. The Mr. Fantastic synergy is what? Did we read about that?
You want to go read through some of Mr. Fantastic stuff?
Yeah, so we're allowed to read through stuff for that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Let me pull up like MCOC journal stuff again from Otrix. All right, I've got it here. And then, so do we want to do final thoughts on Doom and then just we'll talk about Mr. Fantastic a bit? And
I do want to talk about Fantastic, at least his synergies, and
Okay.
maybe some of his abilities, because apparently he can evade like unblockable specials.
Okay, so yeah, let's do Mr. Fantastic a little bit here. And by do him, I mean read his abilities.
More like read his abilities.
Oh, boom. Okay, so I'm on the so bio. We already know. I'm on the synergies.
He has so many synergies. I was actually reading through these right before getting on call. It has a synergy called Herbie. If at or below 20% health at the start of a fight, heal 10% of max health over 6 seconds. Otherwise, gain 60% of bar power over 6 seconds instead. This is with the rest of the Fantastic Four members. And 20% is a funny number because that's basically how much you heal from like using a small revive.
Yeah.
So I just find it funny that that's the number that they're going with.
Yeah. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good synergy to just have, like, it's a single champ regen synergy like that.
And the power gain is good too. 60% bar, 60% of a bar or 60% max.
60% of a bar. It says.
60% bar. Yeah, that's not bad either.
Yeah.
And then if you have all of the Fantastic Four in your team, this is all the stuff they get, which is just a ton, just a lot of stuff, right? Think.
Gains double the rock stacks.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Doubles the rock stack gain rate. So 2 parries and you're at 20 rock stacks. So it's gonna make Dreamin' a happy man.
I know, yeah.
Human Torch, Incinerate and Nova Flames duration increased by 30%. Invisible Woman invisibility only has a 15% chance to unpause during a well-timed block.
Oh, come on, man. F. All right.
Oh man, of course they had to put this in the synergy and make it 15%.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Fantastic, for each unique debuff on the opponent, they take 4% of Mr. Fantastic's current attack rating. That's interesting. As direct damage per second. So we'll see how that works out. See what kind of debuffs they have.
Yeah.
He has a solo synergy with Sue Storm. I think Sue Storm also had a synergy with Mr. Fantastic that was like Till Death or something.
Oh, I see. And this is Duo's part, yeah.
Science 3-star. I have a 4-star. Yeah, Sue Storm had a synergy with Mr. Fantastic called Till Death. Invisible One, whenever the opponent activates a special attack, if the force field is active, it gains 10% strength for each bar power spent. That's good. That's actually pretty good for her.
You're reading her synergy really for her.
What's up?
You're reading her synergy, like the Till Death one, right?
Yeah, that's what she gets. But Reed gets 25% debuff duration, which is really good for like stuns and limber and all that.
Right, yeah.
This one I liked a lot reading because I just find it funny. It's called Council of Reeds, and it increases attack rating by 0%. The potency of this energy increases by a flat 30% for each other Mr. Fantastic on your team. So basically, if you put a bunch of Mr. Fantastics on your team, you get a lot of attack rating.
Dang, that's crazy.
So I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
College Rivals with Dr. Doom gains 5% of his max power each time a buff is nullified or its duration expires off the opponent. So that's kind of like Mystic Dispersion, but for a science character.
Yeah.
Dr. Doom heavy attacks apply up to 1 armor break debuff lasting 10 seconds, reducing armor rating by 15%. I don't think that's going to do much for Doom.
Yeah. I mean,
I genuinely don't think that's going to like increase his damage by a lot. Okay, these are the interesting ones. Shared Knowledge Astronomy. Cosmic and skill characters. Basic hits. Pause one of each buff on them for 0.2 seconds, right?
Basic hits pause one of each buff on them for 0.2 seconds. I feel like they could have worded that differently.
I mean, I'm just thinking right now.
Huh.
Cosmic characters, lots of buffs, right?
Right.
And like some of the popular cosmics now are.
So basically, they just hold their buffs each basic hit.
Yeah.
Like you freeze their own buffs during combos.
Yeah. So like similar to what Call Obsidian does with his Thanos' favor when he's hitting the opponent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm thinking this is gonna be amazing for the likes of Hyperion, right?
Yeah, and Medusa and stuff. That's pretty.
Medusa, Hyperion.
Yeah. Oh, the Hyperion especially though. Like you just have like constant power gain, and his freaking healing.
Aunt May, the constant power gain for sure. That's gonna be nuts for Hyperion.
Yeah. It's gonna make his healing way better.
Okay. Aunt May, cosmic and skill. Okay, Aegon is gonna actually benefit Aegon a lot with all those furies.
Okay, huh?
What were you about to say?
No, I was about to say like I was gonna say like thinking of Morningstar, but it's only cosmic and skill for this one. I was gonna say if like she revocates a fury and then gets to keep it.
It's gonna help Call Obsidian a little bit.
Mm-hmm. He needs it.
He needs all the help.
He needs all the damage help he can get. Yeah.
Yeah. It can help Crossbones a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just going down this list, Hyperion, of course, it will help a lot.
Yep. Yeah, Aegon, like you said.
Aegon.
Dude, Champion?
Yeah, Champion to a certain degree, I feel. That could be good. Yeah, this is going to be... That's going to be pretty good boost to them, I feel.
Yeah,
Even though the duration is pretty short, but 0.2 seconds when you're just hitting the opponent. 0.2 seconds is basically how long it takes from, your first medium hit to go to your second medium hit or like it. Yeah. Okay. Right. And then shared knowledge with robotics, with some of the tech and science characters. Champions debuffs also apply an indefinite power string, dealing direct damage equal to 60% of their attack when opponents activate a special attack. The power string stacks up to 3 times.
I feel what, dude? What?
That's gonna be.
That's crazy. So
yeah,
like they apply a power sting. So Warlock, you've got that bleed on demand on the heavy. Right, there's a lot of certainly like Cap, you've got it on the SP1, but wait, Science Champions debuffs, so I guess any of Cap's stuff.
any debuffs, parry.
Dude, how nuts is that going to be for Cap?
Is this gonna get nerfed? I have a feeling this is gonna get nerfed.
Has this been thought through?
No way, this is not gonna get nerfed.
And it stacks up to 3 times. So that's insane.
Yeah, that's gonna get nerfed.
Strong with Resonate.
Resonate.
Yeah.
With anyone, right?
Void. Well, do non-damaging debuffs like that count then?
Yeah, that's also a debuff, right?
That's so nuts.
Anyways, okay. I'm gonna skip that one and not
not get anyone excited.
Not let it get to my nether regions too much. Yeah. These are all based on the data mine, by the way. So these are all could change. Yeah,
that's true.
Shared knowledge genetics. Mutant mystic characters regain 5% of water power. 5% of power spent on any special attack for each unique special attack they've used in the fight. Mutant mystic. I mean, that's gonna be decent. That's fine. Not like a bad synergy, right?
Certainly, you stack that with Mystic Dispersion, it's gonna be kind of like it's just gonna be that much more. It'd be like having Mystic Dispersion but it's you have to alternate, but it's gonna be like having it at 5.5. I don't know, 5.4.
Yeah, that's I mean that's a decent one. I feel that's like. That one actually seems the most balanced to me for a synergy. But
yeah.
We'll just leave it at that. Yeah.
Julian saying Doom is going to benefit from that. That's true. You could probably get double SP3s that way, maybe.
I feel that's just too much to go to get a double SP3 for like a fraction of a second duration on that second Fury.
Because you already have Doctor Strange for one of Doom's synergies. It's the is it the stagger one or no? It's the
debuff struck one.
Yep.
Okay. His hashtags are offensive, raw damage, defensive, utility. Why are they just putting offensive and defensive at the same time? Anyways, hero and Fantastic Four in size medium. He has relatively average to like high, high lows of attack rating. He has average to maybe low highs of health rating. And when it comes to crit rating, he has 23.9% crit rate, which decently high. 184.8% crit damage, which is also not too bad.
Yeah.
Block portion is 65.1%, and armor rating doesn't really matter. He doesn't have like crit resist and all that. Doom has 30% crit resist. That is absolutely massive for defense.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. I'm gonna skip read Sig ability. Going through the abilities, passive. This is actually the first time I'm reading it. Passive physical energy resist increased by plus 900. So he's gonna be pretty tanky. 5% chance to evade for each non-damaging debuff on either champion. Does not trigger during a well-timed block. That's they just know we don't like when we're trying to parry and not champion evades. So they're just putting
less reliable parry has been on the list for changes wanted by the community for a long time.
Yeah. Attack rating increased by let me see how much that is. 115.05 over 2301 by 5% for each debuff on the opponent. Okay. Prepare for anything, pre-fight ability. Before the fight, choose up to 3 unique debuffs to place on the opponent at the start of the next fight. Each debuff costs 1 persistent charge. Mr. Fantastic starts with 2 persistent charges. Wait, what? Okay. How can you choose up to 3 unique debuffs when you have 2 persistent charges? Okay, anyways.
Well, so it might be like you might be able to choose multiple per persistent charge. You might get a thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. Starts with up to 2 persistent charge and can have up to 5, but when Mr. Fantastic finishes a fight, he gains 1 persistent charge for each unique debuff on the opponent. Okay, that makes sense. These debuffs last 12 seconds and are refreshed when the opponent is knocked down. The debuffs are applied even if a different champion enters the fight. Whoa.
Oh, dang.
What do you mean?
So if you die with him and you go in with someone else on your team, I think.
Or even if you don't die, you activated somebody else with your team.
Ooh. Dang.
Debuff potency scales with the rarity of boo. Debuff potency scales with the rarity of Mr. Fantastic. If different versions of a debuff applied, only the strongest one triggers. Boo, boo, boo.
Boo, boo.
Okay. Prepare for anything. Pre-fight ability max 3 each. Petrify the opponent, reducing the effectiveness of the regen and power gain effects by 35%. Suppress the opponents. That sounds it's kind of risque. Decreasing their defensive power rate by 22%. Okay, so they gain less power as you're hitting them. Okay. Debuff siphon the opponent. Increasing the potency of damage over time debuffs on them by 22% and reducing the potency of those effects on allies by the same amount. This does not affect abilities that trigger at the start of the fight. Cool.
Okay. 22%.
Alright. Opponent activates a special attack. When the opponent activates a special attack, place an indefinite careful study debuff on them for special attack. Wow. For that special attack, a careful study debuff lowers the attack rating of each hit in the special attack by 25%. If Mr. Fantastic was struck by the or by the last hit of the special attack, places one additional copy of the debuff. Man, okay,
it's so much to like try to imagine.
He's a smart dude, so a book is it's only fitting.
Yeah, but I think we could find a few dumber characters that also have a book worth of description.
Annihilus.
Yeah.
All copies of the debuff are purified when the opponent activates a different special attack than the one triggered the debuff. Okay, all right, I get it. Careful Study cross-fight ability. What is this? That's a red one. That's like a dark red there. When the opponent has 3 copies of Careful Study debuff, they're combined into a passive that lasts the rest of the fight and next 5 fights the opponent participates in. Careful Study passive counts as 3 debuff for Reed's other abilities. Each Careful Study prevents future matching Careful Study debuffs. Okay.
Each passive prevents.
I get where this is going. Okay.
Okay.
Heavy attacks on the last hit. Pause pre-fight debuffs for 3 seconds. All right. Okay. If no pre-fight debuff were selected, special attacks are unblockable.
Oh, so that's all defense.
Yes. And maybe some offense, right? Maybe.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. But like, there's no way to activate pre-fights on D, so
yeah.
That's all his special attacks be unblockable by default.
SP1, when the attack is activated, 100% chance to place a taunt debuff on and a stagger debuff on the opponent, each for 9 seconds. Opponents that are taunted have their attack reduced by 40% and have a 70% higher chance to activate a special attack. Okay, this is just a normal taunt. This taunt is removed when the opponent activates any special attack. So it's like a 9-second taunt, but it's also removed when they activate the special attack. Next time a staggered opponent triggers a buff, that buff and all buffs triggered at the same time will be immediately nullified. Okay, I get where that is going. When the attack is activated, re-triggers Mr. Fantastic selected pre-fight debuff once each.
Okay, so you refresh the pre-fight debuffs with a special too.
I mean, you refresh it with the enemy being knocked down anyways. So
yeah,
it's yeah. Okay, the last hit shocks the opponent, dealing a good amount of damage. I mean, not really a good amount of damage over 5 seconds. Okay, I think you just want this shock for the sake of being a debuff. SP3, if the opponent has at least 1 debuff, gain a passive fury for 20 seconds, increasing the attack rating by 4602. What is that? 15%?
It's 460.2, I think, for each debuff. So I guess he probably about doubles his attack in most scenarios, almost. It depends on how many debuffs.
460.2.
Yep. So,
Yeah,
but it's per debuff.
Yeah. So what is that over his 23?
Because most of the time,
That's
I feel like
20%.
most of the time you're gonna have 3, right? I mean, you could have more, but
Yeah. So that's like a 20%. So this is another character that needs the SP3 to activate the Fury situation. That's a lot. Let's read the signature ability. Mr. Fantastic's offensive power rate is increased by 50.1% for each Careful Study passive on the opponent. Mr. Fantastic gains an additional flat 20% chance to evade any unblockable attack. This increases by 3% every time the opponent starts an unblockable hit. Capped at 50% for basic attacks. Okay, alright. I got that.
So that's gonna be pretty big, like that much more power, especially if you're wanting to keep your damage up with the SP3.
That Careful Study is gonna be massive.
Yeah.
You do need, repeats of the same fight to actually use that to its fullest extent, I feel.
Yeah.
So once the Careful Study turns into a passive Careful Study, which means the opponent has 3 copies of a Careful Study debuff. What does that mean? Does that mean that you need to...
I don't know. It just... It's going to be... It's tough to kind of like imagine working through it. Although I am thinking, looking at this flat 20% chance of evading an unblockable attack, that's a Doom thing. Like they're trying to, kind of have him be a Doom counter.
Yeah.
Enzo, what's up? Hi, Cade and Cam. Love you both. What's up, Enzo? Cade, you are damn hot. What's the secret behind charm? Muhammad, I don't know. I just act as silly as I possibly can, and then people are like, that does it for me. I don't know.
Okay, alright, I get it. So if you go into a fight, you have an opponent, and they activate the same special attack 3 times, you get to your passive Careful Study. It's the cross-fight ability, right? Which is not like the biggest ask, right? Activating the same special attack consecutively 3 times. That's what leads to that passive, and that passive gives you an indefinite 3 debuffs on the opponent, right?
Right.
And you also have, all the stuff that comes from that whole Careful Study thing, decreasing their... I think it decreases the special attack damage by like a lot. So when you have that, and when you pair that with how much attack rating he gets
from the SP3
from each debuff just on his base, I think he gets 5% extra attack rating per debuff on his base abilities. Then he gets 20% extra attack rating per debuff on the opponent from the SP3. And then if you go back to the synergies, he gets with all the Fantastic Four, for each unique debuff on the opponent, they take 4% of Mr. Fantastic's current attack rating as direct damage per second. And that current attack rating can increase with the passive ability and with the SP3. I think this dude is gonna be busted.
Yeah, okay, just like a good damage machine.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Huh, that's interesting, yeah. Dude, I wish it wasn't like as crazy of a wall of text. I'm glad you're here to kind of work through it, but I think it's yeah, it is kind of crazy. And when compared to Doom, to what we're seeing with Doom, who's going to be, I think Doom's going to be more of a Sim Supreme with really high prestige. And he's going to be a good defender, certainly. It seems like maybe Mr. Fantastic is going to be the offensive champ, like most people go for, unless people just want, people just want the prestige from Doom.
Yeah, Doom is going to be in... And everyone who can get Doom is going to get Doom, and that's gonna just soar the prestige race.
Yeah, it's gonna go
crazy heights.
Crazy, yeah.
For sure.
1 Point says Cam is the smartest man in the contest. That's true. It's the truth. Brains and hotness. What else? And iChurch said, "What's up?" Yeah, I think. I don't know. Do we want to do kind of like a final thoughts on both of them then? What we're thinking, like the deal's gonna be? Because we're around the 2 hour mark. Or is there other stuff we want to test?
I think I have a decent idea of Doom. Actually, let me just read through some of the stuff for Read more, because this dude is so complicated, man.
Yeah. So while you do that, I'm gonna. So I think for my impressions on Doom, and you correct me if there's something else. So of course, crazy high prestige, not suicide unfriendly, but it seems like a lot of his stuff. And I've been testing with 5MD. I think he probably is more in the pocket at 3 or 4. It's just you're gonna be cycling specials like crazy, which is. He does do a good amount of damage that way. He was doing a good amount of damage at rank 3 against people, and again, not suicide unfriendly. If you want to run him that way, you're just probably not gonna. You're probably more gonna, cycle the SP3s and rely on that power rate. Yeah. He's gonna be kind of a pain on defense because for the most part, his special attacks are gonna be unblockable. And really, I just think about kind of like Sim Supreme when, like, he's got very good, buff control. You can stack it with certain synergies and even older ones like the Cap one.
He does have much better damage and much better buff control utility than like a champ like Man-Thing.
Yeah, that's true. And it seems like he was almost also made for that champ fight because it's like he's a mix between Sim Supreme and She-Hulk for that fight, the way he controls it.
Yeah, and with him, like, I was doing that the champ fight as with like my Doom at 345. And it's stressful, man. Like, you mess up once and you take one blocked hit and you're just dead. Because no matter how high of a block proficiency you have, which Doom is pretty high, you're just gonna get wrecked anyways. But it felt really smooth, and like I was cycling specials, it felt like She-Hulk.
Yeah. Ooh, JSUP saying if you look at nodes and wards updated, it looks like pre-fight abilities will be available to activate for defenders at some point. That's interesting. How would you do that? You just activate them, I guess, just permanently on that defender?
I'm actually not sure if that's for defenders, but more for Mr. Fantastic and how he can activate debuffs for teammates to go in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that map thing. I did the notification that popped up. That's probably what he's referring to. One Punch is saying Quake Doom counter. Probably, right? Although if you're dexing, he's going to get power. If they're running MD and you're dexing, so you'd have to play... Yeah, right? He's going to get power. And then once he gets to that SP1, he's going to get a lot of power because they're going to place him with MD, right? So...
I mean, he wouldn't gain power from you just dexing, right? Because dex doesn't... repeated dexing doesn't... refresh the dex buff anymore.
Oh, that's true with the MD change. I guess it won't be that big of an issue.
Yeah, Quake is great, man. Quake is just a timeless champion. But how are you gonna Quake a boss node with True Strike?
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, that's true. One Punch. Okay, so that's about the thing with Doom. At least what we have so far. But it's always
Magic could be a pretty good Doom counter.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's at least with the with what we have so far. I mean, it just even in the testing this stream, we went from like, well, I don't know, he's not hitting that hard, he's not whatever, to like all of a sudden you start to see the cycle. So once people find his optimal rotation, I think there's got to be a way to stack those SP3s at least a little bit. I do think he's going to be he'll be a good champ for what he does, but he's going to be more niche in the way that I think that's my stuff, in the way that a Sim Supreme is. Okay, over to you for Mr. Fantastic stuff.
Well, Mr. Fantastic stuff is all data mined right now.
Yeah.
And it's pretty soon to say like what's going to actually happen. His synergies are just amazing. His synergies with the rest of the Fantastic Four are amazing. His synergies with science and tech characters is busted. It's just that's good. There's no way that's not gonna get nerfed.
Right? Yeah, it seems like. Which I think it's a good thing as long as they do it early, like they know early, and you know, I think that's what the new champ schedule's for, and I think it's a good thing. So any of that we saw is subject to change. For Mr. Fantastic.
So all of that is pretty great. I think Mr. Fantastic on his own, he's gonna hit super hard. He's gonna put a lot of debuffs on the opponents. I'm just imagining him just doing amazing damage with a setup with Resonate and just parry and all that, and with the pre-fight abilities active, and just imagine that Power Sting also activates, and it's
oh
gross.
Dude, that Power Sting is pretty nuts. Dr. Knife is saying keep in mind for Reed the F4 synergy, you have to have all 4 champions on the team.
Yeah.
So that's more for questing stuff.
Yeah. The Fantastic Four synergy for Reed is actually super powerful too, because he deals direct damage based on how many debuffs are on the opponent, and it seems like he would be dealing a lot of damage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Between shock and incinerate. So SP1 shock, SP2 incinerate. A lot of times with 5MD, like I wasn't even able to cycle SP1s. I'd get pushed to SP2.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice. It means you almost are like SP1, SP1, SP2, SP1, SP1, SP2.
Yeah, I'm gonna be testing Doom some more, maybe later on today after I get up work, and then we'll see, man. He seems pretty good.
He's pretty fun too, and I think I really do think we just kind of scratched the surface with a lot of this stuff, especially when you kind of start to see how he can cycle stuff. So, but all right, is that it for about both of the peeps for now for this testing stream?
For now, yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be an exciting month for sure.
I'm excited, yeah, and I think arena record breaking too, so it's gonna be interesting. But
the prestige thing is kind of gross.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
That's true. We need change. Hashtag change. We need change on the prestige front. I hope you guys enjoyed. Big thank you to Lakers Bodyguard and to Ollie for the donos, and to Art for rejoining the Hard On Squadron. I think that's it. I think we pretty much addressed everything. I'll probably be back. I don't know if I'm back tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday should be the day. I'm not sure. But just again, as always, keep your eyes peeled on the server. Anybody that's new, I know we had some new peeps in here. Discord server is in there. That's where you get all the info. But it was so fun hanging out with you guys and getting to test a little bit. We have him about another day, so we'll try to get as much testing in as possible, and we'll talk about it more on stream, anything else we discover. But you guys are the best. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see you. And thank you, big, huge thank you to Cam, who's also going to use this audio. He's going to release the audio as well, so if you want to revisit. And the stream will also be available on demand.
If you want to be really confused as to what we are very excited about, that's just for you. If you're the kind of guy who thinks, this is too much information for me. This is too much video stuff for me. Maybe I wanted some auditory stuff.
If somebody's like, I wish somebody would read this to me in a sexy accent, I mean,
Yeah, so, basically.
And if you're not subscribed to Podcast of Champions, obviously that's Cam and Star's podcast. So, Star, if you're still in here, can you pop a link to that for anybody that doesn't know that it's their podcast, and it's awesome, and they cover all the new champ stuff. So, all right, you guys,
thanks for having me on.
For sure. Oh, dude, it's my pleasure. You're like the meat and potatoes of champ testing the streams. So,
I love being the meat and potatoes.
We'll be back. Oh, I know you long ago. We'll be back on Wednesday probably, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.